Hey guys, thank you for checking out another battle. As I've said, it really means a lot to me. And I'm gonna pause competitive battling for about a month because I want to take that time to build a better team so I can provide better videos for you guys. And maybe work on the quality a little bit. So yeah, here we go. I got a battle here with WL JazzPhantom from our clan. Please check out our clan. The link's in the description below. And if you come check out our clan, and if you do get to meet JazzPhantom, please challenge him because I guarantee you will have fun. So yeah, here we go. He has a Gallade, as I have a Celebi. I didn't expect a trick on the first turn, so that really caught me off guard. And the game is looking already pretty bad for me because I do go for Stuffed Rocks, and it's really bad. So I go to Jirachi because no one can take Gallade better than Jirachi. But unfortunately, he goes for the T-Wave. So that's really bad, and make it even worse, he goes for the close combat. But Jirachi takes it like any other Jirachi would, and yeah, that's pretty good. And I do get a T-Wave off here, so that's really good for me. Now I outspeed this Gallade. And yeah, this turn I go for the sub, but then predicts that perfectly and goes for the taunt. Now I can't do anything to his team. And by now, I now realize that this guy has steadfast, and when he flinches, his speed increases. So it's really bad for me, and I was praying not for a flinch, and I don't get it. So that's awesome. And he unfortunately takes down my sub. It's really bad. And yeah, I get lefties gain, he doesn't, so that's really good, and I get the Para Hack, so that's really bad, and he does get the close combat off again, but Jirachi takes it like another Jirachi would, so that's really good, and I get the lefties, and the taunt wore off, and I do get an Iron Head this turn, so that's really good for me, and yeah, my Jirachi has just become very useless, so that's really bad for me. And then a Metagross comes out to make it even worse, and I don't want to take a Metagross as Earthquake. So I go to Celebi because I know I can take anything he goes. But then this works out perfectly because he goes for Trick. And I get Choice Scarf, he gets Choice Scarf. And now he has to switch into a Powdon. I forgot I forgot about the whole Choice Scarf Trick thing. So I go for the Earth Power thinking it would stay in. I don't know why. So I took my chances and he goes to Hippowdon. It does decent damage and yeah. Celebi gets buffeted and he gets lefties. And yeah, I have to switch out this turn into my Gyarados because I don't want to take an Earthquake, but he predicts that perfectly and goes for Yawn. I should have went for Champ, but I didn't. That sucks. I never saw a standard Hippowdon hold Yawn, so that really caught me off guard. Now I really have to scout this team better. So yeah, mouse, yeah. So I go to Machamp, and this is a double switch. He goes into Metagross, so that's really bad for me. And right now I'm predicting like an explosion or something because he said Machamp will do big damage to his team. So I switch out here, goes Celebi, but he tricks me there and goes to Ice Punch. So that's really good in this part. But the damage does nothing to Celebi, so that's really good for me. And yeah, I get buffeted by Sandstorm and things are now looking alright. But he goes to Immense and I do get the fucking Earth Power, so that doesn't even affect Immense one. Oh, fuck. So yeah, it doesn't affect men, so yeah, and I get buffeted by Sandstorm, he gets buffeted by Sandstorm, and things are looking worse again. So I go to Heatran just because I can take anything this guy throws at me, and he throws some meters at me. And yeah, Heatran takes it like any other Heatran would, and this is really good. And yeah, I trick him now into saying that I don't have Scarf and I don't have Dragon Pulse. He falls for it, and I do have Dragon Pulse and I do have Scarf, so I go for it, and that KOs men, so that's really good. And Regal Clay in my part, so yeah, Sandstorm's raging, and he sends out his Metagross again. I predict an explosion here, so I go into Celebi, and then he goes, what the fuck? Boom! In front of my face. So that really sucks, because I lost a Celebi, but he lost a Metagross, that's really good. So yeah, so that's a double down, and Sandstorm's raging, and I send a Gliscor just because I can, and he sends in a Alakazam just because he can. And yeah, he goes for Psychic, and I don't see any Life Orb recoil here, so I know this guy's choice banded. Because yeah, and I go for the Toxic here, but then I didn't expect to synchronize. I thought he'd have Inner Focus because most Alakazams have that. And yeah, so this is looking really bad for me again, and because my Gliscor is now poison. Now my Gliscor can't do anything to anyone anymore, so my Gliscor is pretty much useless. And I just fodder Gliscor here for a save switch in. So yeah, Gliscor faints, Sandstorm's raging, and Alakazam gets buffeted. And plus, poison damage. That's really bad for him. And I go into Rachi. I know he has to switch into Hippowdon. So I go and I get the power hacks here. So that really sucks for me now. So wow, it just sucks so much here. But then things start working out for me starting here because I switch into Machamp because I don't have no one else better to switch into in case one goes for Yawn, so that's alright with me. So yeah, he goes for the EQ here, that's alright because Machamp can take that EQ. And I get buffeted and I get lefties and then he gets lefties, so yeah, and I go for the Falcon Punch here and that will do decent damage to Hippowdon. And this is when the Hippo really helps me because look what just happened. Hurts himself once, and then the Sandstorm raging again. I take no damage from this Hippowdon whatsoever. So yeah, and then he gets the lefties gain, so he's looking pretty good now. And I go for another payback because I thought Alakazam would come in, but no. So that's really bad, and he hurts himself again. So this is really good in my part because now the game is looking really good for me. Now he's the game is making it up for me because he's getting all the hacks that I should have gotten. So I go for another Falcon Punch, and he brings him to about red health, and that's really good. And then hurts himself again, so that's even better. I'm like, yes, so this Hippo is really helping me, and I really think that Hippo, yeah. Lefties, I get lefties, and then another Falcon Punch would take it out. That's really good, and that's a dead Hippo, so that's awesome for me. And Sandstorm is just raging. And Machamp gets buffeted, and I regain my health again, and then he sends an Alakazam again. So I want to fodder Machamp here, just because I want to safe switch into Heatran for the Earth Power kill. So yeah, he gets a Psychic off, it kills Machamp. This is bad for me, but I lost a Machamp, but Machamp did really good here, so that's really good for me. And he gets hurt by poison, I send in Heatran, and then I come at his face with my lava, so... yeah, that's a dead Alakazam. Yeah, that did a lot of damage to my team. So yeah, that's pretty good for me. Sandstorm's raging, and then he sends a Medicham. So that's really good for me. I want to try something, so I go to Jirachi because I know I could have taken him out with Earth Power because Medicham has such mediocre defenses, special defenses. So yeah, I get the lefties gain, and this is looking alright. And then he goes for a Thunder Punch, and then guess what? Guess what? I get the Power Hack, so that just ruins everything. So I wanted to go for a T-Wave, and I know now that Medicham might be able to outspeed Heatran, so I was like, okay, dude, GG. You got my Heatran here, so yeah, I'm pretty much screwed here. And then he was like, okay, sure. And then go for the Heatran, and go, what the fuck? Boom! In front of his face. And I didn't know I could outspeed, but I do. That's awesome, and that's a dead Medicham. So great game, WL. JazzPhantom, really great game. I really had fun. And the common question of the day is, what is your favorite tier? For me, I really like the UUNU tier because just for me, UUNU tier is really, really interesting because of all, like, for example, Medicham, like Alakazam and stuff, and like Slowpoke and all the weak Pokemons having to battle and stuff. So yeah. Tell me what is your favorite tier and rate, comment, like, subscribe, guys, and I will see you in a month's time or less. So see ya.